Hello and welcome back to Hannah's Hive. Today we have a special guest, Kenneth the Kemp's Ridley Sea Turtle.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm great. Hey Kenneth, do you think you could get out of your shell so I could ask you some questions?
What do you want to ask me?
So, first of all, tell me about your feeding and digestion adaptations.
Well, I'm a carnivorous and benthic feeder. I eat mostly invertebrates, and this consists of crab, shrimp, fish, and all of which is yummy to my tummy.
That is very interesting. Now, digestion?
Well, I use my salivary glands to break down food particles to be swallowed. The food particles travel down my esophagus to my stomach. My stomach contains powerful digestive enzymes that break down food. My liver produces bile, which is transferred to my small intestine by my gallbladder. Within my small intestine are villi that absorbs nutrients. My large intestine absorbs the excess water, then the waste is passed through my colon.
Wow, that is very interesting. Since you have already started talking about excretion, is there any other information you can tell me?
Basically, my stomach empties into my small intestine, it absorbs nutrients, and food may remain there for as long as a month to maximize my nutritional bang. The waste and toxins are then excreted from my body.
Huh, I never knew that. So what about respiration and circulation?
Well, air enters through the glottis, then my trachea takes oxygen from my lungs, my multi-chambered lungs. Then for circulation, I have a 3-chambered heart that consists of a right atrium, a left atrium, and a ventricle. The deoxygenated blood flows into the right atrium. It then contracts and flows into the ventricle. The ventricle then forces it into the lung for gas exchange. Then the oxygenated blood goes to the left atrium, which contracts and sends blood out to my body.
Very interesting. So I've always wanted to know how you keep homeostasis. Mind explaining?
Not at all. The vascular lining in my trachea helps me maintain my body temperature while foraging in water via counter current exchange.
Only a couple more questions left before we run out of time. So, reproduction?
Not at all. The vascular lining in my trachea helps me maintain my body temperature while foraging the water with the counter current exchange.
That is absolutely amazing. Tell me about your response adaptations.
1.
Sea turtles like me usually nest on the beach and bury our eggs there. Females can lay approximately 100 eggs in each clutch every 10 to 28 days each year.
Interesting. Now, final question. What about your support and movement?
Well, for sight, I can see well underwater, but not very well above. For hearing, I have a single bone in the middle ear that conducts vibrations. In the inner ear, I can respond to low frequency sounds and vibrations. For touch, I am sensitive to touch on the soft parts of my flippers and on my shell. Finally, for smell, I have an acute sense of smell in the water.
Thank you so much. It was great having you.
3.
Thank you so much. It was great being here on Hannah's Hive.